everyone, welcome back to QSR Nation, your weekly source of food service marketing and business strategies for success. Here are your hosts, Josh, Beth, Tony, and Grant from the PFS Brands National Headquarters in Holt Summit, Missouri.
Hey everybody, welcome back to QSR Nation. As always, we have Josh, Beth, Grant, and Tony from the PFS Brands National Headquarters in Holt Summit, Missouri to talk about food service marketing and business strategies for success. Today is our honor to have Tim Shasserre here. He's the president and CEO of Cooling Concepts. Welcome, Tim.
Thank you for allowing me to join your podcast.
Yeah, we're really glad to have you. Can you tell us a little bit about your background and how you started Cooling Concepts?
I've been in the refrigerated trailer leasing industry for 31 years. We started Cooling Concepts back in 2010, and our vision of starting the company was based on bringing technology to the industry and bringing back customer service. Two subjects that were very close to my belief in what is missing in our industry prior to Cooling Concepts' existence, and we have successfully have done that. We have grown significantly over the last 10 years with a growth of 104% greater in 18 than we did in 2017.
Wow.
Part of our success has been based on technology, and we designed and created what we call is our cloud. And our cloud gives our customers the access to the refrigerated trailer data, and they can pull information such as hours, miles. They can review rebills, damage reports. We believe in preventative maintenance versus reactive maintenance, so all of our maintenance history is attached within our cloud, and that our clients have the fingertip access to all those type of reports. We're the only company in the industry that I'm aware of that provides maintenance history to our clients. We have nothing to hide. We have nothing that we're ashamed of, so we're willing to share that information. Also within that, they can pull trailer registrations. That's commonly something that drivers happen to lose within their daily activity, and they're able to pull that information off our cloud as well.
Well, and that's got to give a lot of peace of mind to vendors who choose you to partner with, because of the fact that they have that transparency, that accessibility, that ability to see those reports, monitor what's going on, and have the confidence to know that if there's a question, the answer's probably going to be right there for them. They can answer themselves or reach out to you guys quickly.
Yeah, you're right, and that's one of the reasons that I believe that Pro Foods has decided to become one of our clients is because of the efficiencies and the way we handle our maintenance and the data and the reporting tools that we have available to a company just like yourselves.
Yeah, no, that's one thing we talk about all the time. If we can measure it, we can manage it, and we look for partners in the industry that have that same philosophy. And I know some people may be thinking, okay, this is QSR Nation. What does this have to do with food service? Well, it has a lot to do with it. If the trailer, if the reefer unit goes down and someone isn't monitoring that, or if they aren't being maintained on a regular basis where you can have the confidence, that can cost you tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars in spoiled food and damaged product, which is just going to raise costs, reduce margins, create a lot of shrink there. And so having everything from having a freezer unit in a warehouse is great. Having a holding unit, a cooler, and a freezer unit at your restaurant is great, but that path in between has got to be maintained to get that food product there and have it safe, and also protect margin. But mainly with the safety to make sure things don't get out of temp and create foodborne illness or something.
Yeah, and on top of that, the money that you lose is there, but then our end customer will also be affected by that as well.
Yeah, so. There's shortages or higher prices. So this is a really, really strong topic that we want to talk about, and definitely to me the technology aspect is so key, because it is that fingertip opportunity just to be able to is my reporting? Can I see where my trailer's at? Do I know what's going on with it? How is my investment of my food being cared for?
You're both absolutely right. We created a fleet service center to where Cooling Concepts staff is monitoring the temperatures of the trailers, and we're putting another set of eyes on the equipment. So if we notice something during the routing of your trailers, we're contacting our clients and letting them know that you do have an issue with this piece of equipment, and we have saved quite a few loads by putting another set of eyes on it. Our people are trained and staffed to be looking at temperature. They understand the different codes within a refrigeration unit. They also understand the variance of temperature. And if we're able to help our clients protect their loads, as you both have mentioned, before it gets to the end user, you're not going to have shortage or shrinkage and such. So we're trying to be a true partner in our industry.
Awesome. So I'm just really interested to hear about your success. And so obviously you've had tremendous growth, but what is the one thing that you think that has contributed to your success and your high growth through over the years?
What has really contributed to it, I believe, is our dedication. As my entire staff is dedicated to our goal of the company, and that is to bring back customer service to the industry and pay a lot of focus and attention on the details that go along with assisting our clients.
Well, and you mentioned the forward thinking, especially in this kind of field and with the technology that there is, you have to constantly be looking at different methods and how to make sure that you're going to be able to compete with all of your other competitors and find that success. And obviously, we talk about customer success and customer service all the time. And that's really what always drives more business constantly, is making sure that you have the work ethic in your employees and they understand the mission behind your company, but then also the willingness to get that forward thinking and seek out other different types of technology.
You're absolutely right. We're constantly, since our beginning, we've been looking at technology as a driving force, and our industry is rapidly changing. There's issues with driver shortages and equipment shortages, and the cost of everything is on the rise. So if we're able to provide technology that benefits our clients and relieves some of that pressure to where they can control their costs or moderate their costs by looking at the temperature on the equipment or the driver's behavior, we can do a lot together as Cooling Concepts and our clients to provide a little bit more technology and services.
Awesome.
And also, part of those costs, I know that on your site you guys talk about your fuel efficiencies.
Mm-hmm.
How are you guys able to help monitor and control that fuel efficiency? Because obviously, at the end of the day, moving that truck from one point to another, just that in itself can be a large investment.
Cooling Concepts offers standard features that are all designed to reduce downtime and also the fuel efficiency. All of our trailers come standard with some sort of aero device. We are open to whatever aero device our clients would like to have on their equipment, but there's no additional cost to our clients. We also put in telematics on all of our equipment. That is a standard feature. We put solar panels on all of our trailers. That's also a standard feature. We're constantly looking on ways that we can make the trailer lighter and also provide as many fuel efficiencies and data reporting. And the solar panel, what that does is extends the life of the battery, which creates less downtime as well. So things that we can do to assist on perfecting the trailer asset is what we look to do.
Well, all those things, when you compile the different aspects of your company and the different services you provide, again, to get from warehouse to restaurant, that can really, over the course of months to years especially, save a lot of money for companies through downtime, lost product, fuel efficiency. It's well worth the partnership investment to make sure that you are protecting your business as the end user, as that restaurant, as that QSR or mom and pop, whatever, and making sure that you've got those things under control, because there's so many other things that are not in your control, running in the food service industry. So to have those things segmented to where hey, I know I can trust cooling concepts to make sure that they're going to get my stuff here from my distributor consistently, and I'm going to know what that lockdown cost is.
Yeah, that's all true statement. Things that we try to do. We designed a product called Cool Connect, which is a telematics-based tool, and within that we can customize the reporting data that any of our clients may need. We have 110 different reports built into that system. No one in their right mind is going to look at 110 reports. That
You'd
is
be
why
surprised. We have some people on our staff that
would. well, that is why
we're not in our right mind.
Yeah.
So your statement was very accurate.
That's why we customize it, and we look at our industry as segment oriented, and you have the C stores that you guys are mostly involved in. Obviously you have the over-road guys, you have the food processors, and so on and so forth. And this customization of our Cool Connect allows us to assist each type of segment of the industry and give them reporting data that they are important to themselves and to their end users.
Awesome. Well, Tim, if anyone's ever interested in doing any kind of business with your company, how can they get in contact with you?
Two ways is to visit our website at www.cooling-concepts.com, or call our toll-free number at 866-225-7623.
Awesome. Well, we really appreciate you coming down to the tropical area of Holt Summit, Missouri. Your ocean view room here is really great.
It's a beautiful view, let me tell you.
Well, I got to tell you, I would really like a demonstration of one of these trailers today, because it's going to be a mild 113 here.
Might set my desk up in there.
Yeah.
I can make you an ice cube in 30 minutes.
Well, and that's something that, as we start to wrap up here, that's something also, as you have these varying heat degrees, like, it was 88 last week and it was feeling great, and it's going to be 113 heat index today. That outside ambient temperature, that can just wreak havoc on refrigeration units. And I mean, that's something, again, having these things, that reporting, that one touch to know that my investment is safe is so important. And the fact that you guys do preventative maintenance to get ahead of the curve, so when this stuff hits, those investments are protected.
You're absolutely right. The ambient temperature is critical, that our customers need to understand the importance of how to pre-cool a trailer and how to turn the reefer units off and not pull that outside temperature in, because all you're doing is creating a block of ice at your host unit. So it's critical to understand the operation of the refrigeration unit, and we can assist all our clients on that.
Awesome.
Yep, Cooling Concepts got your back for sure. And if you guys have any questions for us or Tim, you can reach out to us at qsrnation@pfsbrands.com. Subscribe to the podcast at pfsbrands.com/podcast. And Tim, once again, thanks for coming on, man. It was a great conversation.
Thank you again for having me today, and appreciate our partnership with Pro Foods.
Yep, we
Looking
appreciate
forward
it
to
too.
it.
Yep, and for all our listeners, for Josh, Beth, Grant, and Tony, we'll talk to you next week.
This podcast brought to you by Grit Summit 2019. Powered by PFS Brands, join us at Grit Summit September 24th through the 26th in St. Charles, Missouri at the Maristar Hotel. So be sure to visit gritsummit.com now to register early. That's grit with 2 T's, summit.com.